Oh, I hate chocolate cake.
I love chocolate. Ooh. Ooh. That one makes my mouth really happy.
That's so like sticky in my Hey, this is Chef Dom from 12 Tomatoes. Today we're in the Table for 12 Kitchen Studio bringing you our first episode of our 12 Tea review series where we review our top recipes from our 12 Tea content library. Today's category is poke cakes. We have 3 poke cakes we're gonna taste using 4 criteria: appearance, taste, texture, and uniqueness. Each category is worth 5 points. I'll bring in my team to help me judge. We'll tally up all the points at the end and decide which poke cake reigns supreme. So for those of you who don't know what a poke cake is, you basically bake any cake you'd like, take it out of the oven, poke some holes in it, and then you pour, while it's warm, any sort of custard over it. So here we use condensed milk, and you can see the little layers of condensed milk that soak into the cake. As the cake is hot, that custard will soak into the cake, and that cake will absorb all of it. The more you let it sit, the more it absorbs. That's what we're going for, very moist cake. All right, first up we got Claudia here. Next up we got Mark here. We have Marin here today. Hi, Marin.
Hello.
We're gonna jump into the butter pecan praline first. Go ahead. So excited. Ooh, that's a good bite. Jump in. That's a good one. Mmm.
It's warm.
It is warm. Thoughts?
I usually don't like butter pecan. I definitely enjoy the crunchy texture.
That's so like sticky.
That was hard to eat.
Okay.
That's delicious.
You love it?
That's so delicious.
I think that it makes it super soft, but also nice and airy.
So appearance-wise, what would you rate it? 1 out of 5.
4, I think definitely it's a little beige. A 3.
3? That's nothing special.
Yeah? Taste, 1 out of 5. What do you think?
I also give it a 4. It definitely gives that homey, nutty feeling.
Love that.
Taste, 4. The icing on top isn't like too heavy or sugary or anything like that.
It's delicious. I'm gonna
Yeah.
give that a 4.
Ooh,
It's like
yeah.
caramely, you know.
That was my bet. It's gonna be really tasty. Texture?
I like the texture. I give it the texture a 5. I love the
Woo,
crunchiness
we
of the
got-
pecans and definitely just the softness of the cake throughout.
Texture, 4. Cake part's really moist. The nut on top really gives it like a good crunch to finish.
The nuts on top, baby.
I feel like it was stickier than I thought it would be, so I'm gonna give that a 3 actually.
Okay, okay.
It's like super, super densely moist.
How unique is this cake?
I would give it a 4 for uniqueness because I think poke cakes are unique in itself.
I
What
do
do you
like the
think?
flavor combo. I typically am not a huge fan of nuts in my desserts, but I really don't mind this because it's not too overpowered by sweetness or the savory. I think
Cute.
It's really good. I think I'd give it like a 4.
Okay.
I've never had a cake like this before, so I would give that a 5.
5, hell yeah.
I think it's unique.
That's unique. Moving on to our next cake. This is the key lime poke cake. Give it a taste. Get into it, girl.
Yay. Ooh. Ooh.
That's a good bite. So you want to get a piece of that custard in there with that bite. Right at the top.
Oh yeah.
Hit you with a little summer.
That one makes my mouth really happy.
I love that.
At first it's cakey, and then it's tangy with the lime.
Definitely kind of balances out that tartness, adding a little bit of sweet, but it's not too sweet or like you don't want to eat another slice.
Appearance-wise, 1 out of 5.
I think I'd give this one a 5. I think I definitely picked this up at like a summer party just by its look alone.
I mean, it's giving me classic key lime. I'd give it a 5 for that.
And that one's pretty. I like the light, bright. I'll give that a 4.
Give me taste.
I think I'd give this a 4. I'm not usually into fruity desserts, but this one surprised me.
5.
5,
That's 5.
easy peas.
I love a bright summer cake.
I would give it a 4. It's really tasty.
Texture.
It has like the same with the poke cake, keeps it super soft and definitely still has that airiness to it, and then the nice smoothness of the frosting on top.
5.
I really like how like airy and like fluffy this one is. I would give this one a 4 as well.
Uniqueness.
Uniqueness,
Yeah.
I'd give this one a 3. I think key lime is pretty common for a dessert.
Basic,
It's
common.
I think it's a common kind of fruity dessert, but still has a little bit of uniqueness with that poke cake itself.
It's a
Key
classic
lime.
key lime. I have to gotta give it like a 3.
Give it a 3.
Yeah.
I know everybody else gave it like a boo for uniqueness, but as a
Okay.
cake, like I thought it was something different. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4. Also, a key lime pie cake is unique versus a key lime pie. So
Hell yeah. Last cake to taste is the German chocolate poke cake. Dive in, baby. That's a good piece. This is gonna be a rich guy. Get into it.
Getting a lot of flavors.
it's
what
really
I've heard.
good.
I love chocolate. I always pick up a chocolate dessert. I like the coconut on top. I know that coconut isn't for everyone, but for me it is.
It's chocolatey and coconutty.
Appearance-wise, what would you rank this?
I think like the coconut adds a fun texture on top. I give it a solid 3.
It's giving beige.
Beige party of 1.
3.
I like the brown and tan. I'm gonna give it a 4.
What about taste?
I really like chocolate. Give it a solid 4.
Yum, okay, great.
4. I really love the chocolate, and
Yeah.
I'm typically not a big fan of coconut, but it's balanced out with the
this.
chocolate.
So the chocolate taste is really good, but I'm not a fan of German chocolate cake to begin with, so
Okay.
I'm biased on this already going in.
Ooh.
The chocolate's great. I'm not a fan of shredded coconut.
Okay.
So 3.
3.
I mean, it's not bad. I would eat this. I'd probably scrape off the frosting.
What about texture?
I think I give it a 5 for texture.
Ooh, a 5 for
I like the
texture.
coconut texture.
Okay, good. Extra points for the coconut. Great, thanks, Claudia.
3. It's a little dense.
The texture of the cake is great, but again, the shredded coconut for me
Takes you out.
it takes me out. I'm gonna give texture a 2, but that's
A 2.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Uniqueness. How unique is this?
I think I'd give it a 3 for uniqueness, just because chocolate cakes are very common, but definitely adding the coconut on top gives it some extra points.
You know what? I'll give it a 4. I don't think I've ever had a cake the cake is chocolate and then topped differently with coconut.
Great review. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Get out of here.
I don't think it's unique at all.
We've all heard of German chocolate cake before.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay, solid voting. Thanks, Mark. You're the best. All right, now it's time for my taste test. We're gonna jump into the butter pecan praline poke cake right now. Butter pecan poke cake. Lots of pecans in the cake and pecans on top with the beautiful condensed milk pour. Yum. Appearance-wise, I give it a 4. Texture-wise, I give it a 3. It's a little dense. Taste, a 3. There's sweetness involved, but I crave a little bit more of that like pecan flavor. Uniqueness, I'll give it a 5. Very unique. We love it. We mixed frosting into the cake. Key lime cake. I can tell you right now, key lime is not my vibe, but we're gonna go into it. 2 layers, nice custard, nice whipped cream. There's 3 layers there, it's beautiful. I'm shocked to even say that. That's so good and refreshing, especially after this cake. Appearance-wise, 5. Taste, 4. I'll say it's pretty close to 5. It's actually freaking delicious. The cake like offsets the key liminess. It's really tasty. Texture-wise, we'll give it a 4. It's light, white cake. We know it, we love it. We live, laugh, love. Uniqueness, the uniqueness is a 4. You don't see cake and key lime anywhere. So good job, 12 tomatoes on that one. Let's do German chocolate. Oh God, this is so rich. My dad loves German chocolate cake. It is like the most rich cake you could ever have. Here we go. Rich. Oh, I hate chocolate cake, but it's tasty. It's sweet. Oh, I hate chocolate cake. Appearance-wise, it looks like a German chocolate cake. Solid 5. Taste, a 3. Honestly, you just need a cube of German chocolate cake. It is so rich. Texture, very dense. I would say, I'll give it a 4. I love textured cakes like this, especially in the fridge as they've been sitting. Oh, it cuts so beautifully like a brownie, yum. And then uniqueness, it's German chocolate cake. We'll give it a 1. It doesn't deserve any more than that. I would say my favorite, shockingly, is this key lime pie. That is refreshing. That is a nice bite. Ooh. Ooh, okay, that's my taste. Okay, so which poke cake reigns supreme? Can I get a drum roll, please? The key lime poke cake! With a score of 17.25 out of 20, this one is our favorite. Those beautiful layers, the light texture, and that beautiful light whipped cream on top. Ugh, yum. Coming in at second place with 15.25 points is the butter pecan praline cake. Delicious, sweet, but a little heavy. And in third place is the German chocolate cake at 13.5. A lot of coconut haters, but doesn't mean that you don't like coconut at home. So try all these cakes, let us know what your favorite is. Stay tuned for the next episode of 12 Tea Reviews, only here on 12 Tomatoes.
12 tomatoes.